Good morning. My name is John Webb, so it's not new to you to discuss about marijuana because it's the second time for you to see it. So, yeah, my topic deals with pain because marijuana is a kind of drug and is a plant that grows like other crops, but is a kind of drug, not the normal crops. Marijuana is a kind of a plant that is not discovered by many communities. For example, where I came from, marijuana grow in the bush and nobody discovered it. But you go to different country, it's just a kind of animal or cattle go and graze at it, like wildland. Marijuana is one of the drugs which was discovered, as you see on the screen. It's a whole plant. It exists from Asian, African, and Europe and different parts of the world. And it was used as a kind of drug to treat different kind of illness. There is a conflict on marijuana defense. People call it different names. This is a Mexican name, they call it marijuana. People other culture call it, they create their own name. For example, we name the same thing with different language. So that one is a Mexican name. For me to come to the conclusion or the start of mine, I can say marijuana is a political thing. And when some people hear about it, they feel that it's not a good thing because they see that it's a kind of great crime. Marijuana is a good drug for people who have a chronic illness who cannot be treated. For example, somebody involved in an accident. Why I choose this kind of topic? Do I relate to it? No. I'm not related to it, but the reason why I choose this one is because of the pain. Everybody among us here, you have pain somewhere, otherwise you play on the soccer, you fall down while you walk on the snow, you know what the definition of the pain. So I choose this one because I know the definition of the pain personally. In 2008, I involved in a car accident that caused me, this arm is a garbage. It's already broke twice. So I know the definition of the pain and what get me out of the pain. For example, I took different kind of drug to get me back to my feet. I couldn't sleep. So if I have connection or I had connection with marijuana, then I will be looking to smoke marijuana, but I'm not a smoker. So I choose this one for people who get benefit of marijuana. They involved in car accident, they have chronic illness. The other drug cannot work for them. There are different kinds of painkiller and all those things, but those drugs are not helping them. They cannot even sleep in the middle of the night. I know how pain it is. I can't do this time. I can't do it like this. It's already broke. And I'm still taking medication, but not marijuana. So I can tell you this is a political thing, a political disagreement, because some people, when they taste marijuana, they use it for what? For recreation purpose. They are not thick, but they got it very sweet for them. They feel fan of it, and then they use it, they commit crimes. But people who are mostly needing it, then they are not recognized because everybody likes to use marijuana and they cause crime. I like to talk all the time, too long, and sometimes we often run out of topic, minutes. So for me to say this, this class reminds me a little bit in my grade 8. We used to come in front of people like this, you present something, and I refer back to it. So for me, this here in Canada, there is a marijuana party in BC, and that party is no longer work because it's not well organized. And here in Canada, marijuana is illegal for some people, not for everybody. And the doctor has to do what? Medical prescription. And some people grow marijuana even at home. Do you believe this? Some of them, they do it illegal and then selling it out. And when the police or the community know that, oh, the neighbors are growing this, they are put in trouble, put in jail or charged with illegal growing marijuana at home. So I have no idea if I pray the right one or what, but so people there in the United States, there is a Mexican border and U.S. from between California, there is a drug relation there, that going on there. So these people there you see on the screen, they protest for legalization of marijuana because they know some people need it. So some of them went to the court and convinced people in the United States, there are like 10 states, we legalize marijuana for people who are needing it. In Canada here, patients who have bronchitis, lung problems, cancer in the stomach, arthritis, all kinds of disease, spinal cord injuries, and those things that cannot be treated easily, it gives pain to those patients. For example, this arm now, if I become sick not taking medication, I will not sleep. I have to go there and take it again, painkiller, to sleep. But I cannot go to smoke marijuana because I was not a smoker before the accident happened. But people who have a helmet and they are smokers, then they choose to go through direction of marijuana. I encourage you as a student, here in Canada there is a liberal and NDP, they want marijuana to be legalized, but some parties, they say no. But would you vote for legalization of marijuana? You are very good not smoking at it. You know the disadvantage of if you are healthy for marijuana and you start smoking it while you are healthy, you become what? Unhealthy. Because,
7 minutes.
10 minutes or?
7.
7 minutes, okay, very good. I can tell you, patients, as I say already, there is a conflict that going on because people sometimes cross border, go and buy and drinking legal drug and all those things, and marijuana become a criminal drug, illegal in some point. Yes, there are different points. This is a form of medical marijuana, and the people benefit from it. So it is after harvest, when it's collected, it go and they put in a container. They dry it up, and then some of them, they grind it and all those things. And then some smoke it, some chew it, some do it in different forms of ingestion. Or some inhalate, it's meal on it, not to smoke, to get them better. Marijuana stimulates the body from normal body, and then it makes you active to do things or make you feel better to sleep out of the pain. It is a drug. But when you use it for recreation, problem.
Now, 9 minutes. We need to wrap it up.
Okay. These are what we go between what people growing marijuana illegally, those who produce it, and people who need marijuana, they go to the field to the producer to buy it, and then soldier has to go there to control the environment, not illegal people to come and use marijuana. This one is the one who produces marijuana, one who growing it is a citizen of Mexico. Is loading it from the farm and then to his house. And this one, I don't think you would be reading it. Somebody saying that marijuana is a good medication and even is not a gateway to what to drug. I tried to make it bigger, but some of you will not read it. I'm worried with the time. And this is the final part of it. So for me to say that I can tell you function of marijuana as I already, this paper I'm holding, that's what I was talking about, came out of this. So for you as a final thing, I have nothing to say or need. Most of you are young people, and it is legal to use marijuana. I cannot say personally, go and buy it. No, what I have to say, when it comes, you have somebody that need that kind of drug to sleep, vote for it, and then let it be illegal, let it be legalized. For you, when it comes to voting, vote that. Don't be selfish. You know, selfish, the definition of selfish, you keep yourself away from something that's not benefiting you. For example, we will never smoke.
Wrap it up. I need to stop.
Thank you. Peter, come and help me.